Hello, Cancer, and welcome to your reading, and happy birthday to all the Cancers out there that are celebrating. We're going to do an energy check-in, heart, mind, body, and soul, and bring through any messages Spirit wants to talk about, anything that's relevant to what's going on right now, what's to come, all right? So let's get in, Cancer, and see what Spirit has to say to you, what Spirit wants you to know specifically. All right, heart, mind, body, soul. Okay, so this is the card we have for the heart. This is the card we have for the mind. This is the card we have for the body. And this is the card we have for the soul. Wow, this is very, very powerful right here. Okay, Cancer. So this is a snapshot of your energy at present. Okay. So heart. You notice the Russian dolls here? They all go in each other, right? This is a time where there's a lot from deep within you that's going to be coming to the surface, okay? And this could be about one very specific thing or about a multitude of things. And you see as she's holding up this mask looking in the mirror, right? And what I see is masks are coming off, okay? If you've had a mask on or anybody around you with the mask, like it's coming off, the truth is coming out. The truth is being revealed because you see a mask here, you see a mask here, and then here the hand holding up the mask, and it's in the mirror, right? So there's been, what I feel about this is like at every angle you've tried to understand something, there's been some sort of block, some sort of wall, maybe even a falsity for some of you, and now the mask is coming off. Okay, and this is for your heart. So if the mask is coming off in the heart space, then this tells me that there's a lot of ignored emotions, hidden emotions that are going to reveal themselves, whether directly within you, there's going to be some of that, but also, other people you're dealing with, their truth may finally emerge very, very soon. Look at this reading as the day you're watching it, out to 30 days that all of this energy is unfolding for you, okay? But it's like time for some big truths, some big revelations that are attached to your emotions. And we're going to pull more cards to go deeper into these energies. Okay, so in the heart, mask coming off, new truths are about to be revealed. All right, in the mind, see how her eyes are like partially covered? And then behind her is that wolf. And, this is like a depiction of Little Red Riding Hood, okay? Moving through the forest. And what I see about this for your mind, very, very similar to the heart card. There's a lot of things that you fear, okay? But the light of truth is going to paint the whole picture for you. And also with this, the things you fear the most, I don't feel like, oh, it's going to come to pass. All right. It's like there's something about your perception that's being blinded. And we saw that a bit in this card where it's like no matter how you try to look at something, a situation, a person, it's just like you feel blocked. You feel confused. The clarity just isn't there. Right. And I see that here with the mind. So heart and mind are very much in the same place. Just about something specific or about life in general, okay? Just, it's like we're kind of caged in, we're kind of boxed in, but the Russian dolls were the first things that really jumped out to me on this card, and so that's what I see being revealed. And if you hear all that snorting, that's my daughter's pug. He's sitting in here with me, so if you hear him breathing, that's what's going on. His name is Django. All right, so for the body, she's underwater, yet she's trapped in this bubble here, and there's butterflies, but she's still underwater, whether she is in the bubble or outside of that bubble, okay? And so for the body, what this is telling me is it's time to get out and about more, okay? widen your options, widen your activities, whatever it is that you do on the daily. This is a message from spirit, like it's time to get out and about. So that could be taking a walk every day, especially if you live near water. Like I feel like you need to get out and about. You need to be near water, or there's like some sort of water feature. There's a significance around water and you physically being there. Okay, that's what I'm getting with this. It's like get out and about, especially around bodies of water or water features. Okay, water is very cleansing. Water is very healing. And so I'm getting that message, and the butterfly there with her, the transformation, being immersed in your emotions here, but also being very stuck up in your thoughts. And we got that with the heart and the mind, right? And so with the body, this is spirit saying there's some physical action you need to take. There's some sort of movement. And I just feel like get out there. Get out there is coming through really strong with this card. And these cards don't really come with any sort of meaning or definition. It's really meant to be what's being channeled in any reading. And then here we have the soul. And this could not be more powerful. Okay, you see, like, maybe look at these as other worlds, portals in the sky. Okay, and here she is on the beach. Here's that water again. Okay, and so the stroll along the beach is letting me know of the confusion and the clouds in the sky, like just a big uncertainty around certain things for you. Okay, and the soul has the answer for you, but we have to surrender the thought of the mind and the emotion of the heart to really hear the soul and allow the soul to guide us. It's that getting out and about, like there's a portal, there's something that's meant to come in here, Cancer, but you've got to get yourself there. Okay, it's like you've got to take some sort of action and get yourself there, and you'll know exactly what to do based on what's going on in your soul, what your soul is telling you to do. And just remember this, like, the mind can confuse us. The heart can absolutely trick us, but the soul, never. The soul is like the Justice card to me. It is blind to details and reasons and justifications. It only understands the energy of all things, right? Therefore, reasons, excuses, justifications, all of that, details that boggle us up in the mind or in the heart space, whether we're trying to make excuses and justifications for somebody else or for ourselves. Our soul is always blind to that. It's just the energies. So this is like the Justice card to me, okay? Justice is blind. It can't pick sides. And so that's like why it's time to surrender the mind and the heart and allow the soul to guide you right now, because the soul is not going to lead you astray, lead you wrong, none of that. Sometimes the mind can, sometimes the heart can, but the soul never, never will. I just see some things that are hidden from your eyes are going to come to pass. Whether that's literal things or that's hidden emotions, or this is just your own epiphanies within yourself about different situations and seeing the truth of things. That's just, I feel that the truth of things, and that's probably why I'm feeling Justice so strong with that card. Okay, wow. So we have the Queen of Wands, the Two of Cups, and the Six of Wands. What this tells me, Cancer, is it's like if somebody else is not taking action towards you, isn't picking up on any sort of cues, it's not because it's like it's not for the reasons you think. And Spirit really wants to open your eyes to the truth of all things. And what the truth of all things is very different for each Cancer out there. All right. But this is like you need to take some sort of action here. And it leads to your victory, especially around a relationship, whatever that victory is. The soul knows the way to your personal victory, but Just remember, the mind might say, no, this is what the best would be. And then the heart might say, oh no, this is what the best would be. This is what I want. But the soul is going to be like, you know what? I know the way to victory. So I look at this Queen of Wands as your soul and this Two of Cups as heart and mind. All right. And if you allow the soul to override that, you're going to go into the highest possible outcome and good for you that's out there, Cancer. Okay. This is truly like your soul leads you to the highest possible good, happiness, success, victory, for whatever that may mean. So let's pull some more cards. Wow, High Priestess sitting on heart. There it is. You've got to listen to your soul over your heart for sure. Your heart might lead you astray, Cancer. Okay, same. Look at that. The Two of Pentacles for the mind. You go back and forth in your mind. I'll do this. No, I'm going to do that. I'm going to stay. No, I'm going to go. I'm going to stay. No, I'm going to go. Okay, so we got that same back and forth in the mind, in the body. Look at that. Queen of Pentacles. Nice. And for the soul, oh my gosh, we got Cancer. You can't make this up, okay? So here it is. Spirit confirms, you know, heart and mind right now is not where you need to be around trying to understand something or around trying to make any sort of decision regardless of what it is, okay? That is not the place to be. You need to be very firmly grounded within yourself and surrender, okay? Becoming grounded is the full surrender to what is, and the recognition of, I can't prevent XYZ, I can't make XYZ happen. All I have is right now, here in this moment, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to choose to surrender the thoughts about this, the emotions about this. And it doesn't mean like you're erasing them from you, all right? It's you're just setting it down. You're opening a space within to let your soul guide. Oh my gosh, Cancer. The Judgment card on the Soul card. And it's like leading you to the space. And look at the water. There's the water. Deep, deep cleansing taking place by following the soul. Okay? Again, it's like it leads to your highest happiness. Pull some of these. Also with that Queen of Pentacles on the body, that's about being grounded in who you are, being stable, being secure, okay? It doesn't have to mean being rich and having it all together. What I'm really feeling is like just getting stable within yourself, trusting yourself, feeling good about yourself, regardless of your current circumstances, situations, okay? Being against yourself will solve nothing. It's like you've got to be on your own team here, Cancer, to make things happen. And by saying to yourself, you know what, maybe my mind is just really working on overdrive. I'm gonna rest that. I'm gonna rest all these crazy thoughts. And maybe it is, I'm very in my emotions, I'm very in my heart about all of this. So I need to kind of surrender that emotion so I can breathe, so I can see. And then, like, by the glory of God, there it is, the answer before you, like a shining star. And it's victory. All right. Yeah. See, we're fearing a lot. Okay. Worst case scenarios that could be, what if this, what if that? And remember, your fears aren't as big as you think they may be, regardless of current circumstance. okay? There's always a way, Cancer. There's always a way. There's always a way out, always a way up, always a path to healing, to clarity, to freedom, to peace, to understanding, to abundance, whatever it is that you feel that you need. All right, look at, we've got anxiety that jumped out, storm warning and anxiety. So you are very much up in the head, worst case scenario, what if this, what if that? And when we get there, then we start thinking about like all these things. Well, did this mean that, or did it mean this? Or, you know, it's just, it becomes a big ball of overstimulated thoughts. And then look at this, goddess of the moon, right back to your soul. That's where the answers are. Also, this this Capricorn full moon that we just had, very, very intense. So you might, these emotions from deep within might have started surfacing through the Cancer full moon. Or, gosh, why am I saying that? The Capricorn full moon that happened on July 3rd. And it did happen during your season. All right. So that might be why I keep saying that. Look at this. Happy family. Yeah. See, your soul is going to lead you to the outcome that you desire, Cancer, but it may not look what you think it would be right in this moment, but it is your ultimate happiness. Like you're not shortchanged in any way. But again, it's like you've got to, Queen of Pentacles, like you've got to take some sort of action in the physical. And I feel like it's like being somewhere. Oh my gosh, are you kidding me? There it is. Yeah, like you've got to, the action is on you somehow, some way. Whether that's the action of walking away, or that's the action of walking towards, or that's just like a pulling in your soul at a moment where you're like, you know what, I need to go do this. And it can be really random, right? Like, maybe you're hungry, you get up, you go look in the fridge and you're going to make a sandwich and you're like, oh my gosh, I don't have any mayo or whatever. And you're like, okay, screw it, I'll just eat something else. No, that would be like a cue to say, okay, I'm going to run to the store really quick and grab some mayo, because it's like you might run into somebody or something happening. It's just, it's so simple as that, like the action you take. Absolutely. And then the cycle is complete. And you're led to your highest happiness, Cancer. Okay, so what you think should happen or what you want to happen, that's what we need to surrender right now. Not to say that that isn't what will unfold for you, okay? It's not about that. Spirit's saying to get to that place of the highest happiness outcome for you is to surrender the mind and the heart right now attached to the situation or just life in general. Like really surrender those aspects and quiet your mind, really still yourself. And I'm telling you, in that space, the answer just comes like boom, and you're like, oh, okay, I know what I got to do. I know what action I need to take. And look at this happy family on the beach. There's that water again, and the world. She's overlooking a lake. Okay, goddess of the moon. It looks like, I know it's like stars coming from the sky, but it almost looks like a waterfall going on behind her. And then look at the raging sea. Okay, all this water represents emotion. So definitely we've got to get our emotions under control about this, and our mind to stop fearing. And the clarity, I'm telling you, Cancer, I promise the clarity, the answers will come. It's like the truth will reveal itself, okay? The truth will reveal itself. If you surrender your mind and your heart about it and let your soul emerge as the light, as the guide, the truth will reveal itself. Like you won't have to, try to coax it out of anybody. You won't have to try to make anything happen. It just will. It will be, the universe sets up the moment. You may have to go somewhere or something like that. You'll know if you've got to take some sort of action. You'll know. You'll know you have to. It's not, you won't be sitting there questioning, should I do this or should I not? No, it would just be very instantaneous knowing. And you following through on that knowing is what brings in this really happy outcome for you. All right. But if you stay caught up in the mind and the heart, it's like you might miss the boat on this. And you're definitely meant to catch this boat right now. You know, everything always circles back around. We can jump timelines at any point, but it's like right now is that moment where hop on the boat, because the next one isn't coming for like a year or 2 years or something like that. Okay. So your boat is arriving to pick you up, to carry you across those waters, Cancer. The truth will reveal itself, and make sure you act upon that truth that is revealed. All right. So those are your messages. I am sending you lots of love and light. Take care.